video looks at two Marquise Brown receptions, but we want to start off in this first play, and we'll watch it, just talking about the offense. And I hope to do at least one more video on how varied and multiple this offense is, as best as I can understand it, that is. They're constantly stretching a defense both ways, constantly threatening both sides, and also the seams, constantly. So you don't know a lot of times where the ball is going. This is really, really brilliant stuff to watch in terms of design. Watch, watch the convoy out in front. You get the center and the tackle pulling. We'll go back and look to alignment, defensive fronts, to see why or how it is they pull the center versus the guard. I believe that to be a line call or something that's understood. Yeah, but look at this convoy with Willie in motion, the pulling tackle, the pulling center, and big old down blocks. You can see, yeah, there's a solid front here by the Giants, and they are wanting to not be double teamed. They're really aligning so that they can't get just bullied or pushed off the line by double teams. But we don't need it. It's one-on-one here as the center pulls. Watch this block by Pat. Watch him just turn. That's just brilliant. That wall getting built right there, right there. In this case, backside as the quarterback pulls the ball. But again, this convoy is really impressive. The quarterback, oh, see the pump fake right there. He's got his whole body turned to the sideline, shoulders, head, the whole deal. And you see that pump fake. That's going to pull 48. And when we say that, there it is. He comes back and finds Marquise. There's just so much happening here. The defense is really going to have a hard time sorting out. They're really trying to conflict this defender here. So this defender ends up running with Mark. You see with the turn of the shoulders, the eyes that way, that's going to pull this defender up. And you see this little sit. It's second down and 5. And that's what we mean by conflicting a defender. Right here, this guy's got a choice. He can go up to get Mark. You can see that the pump action and all this action by Mark does pull this end man. This end man could have dropped into that zone as well. He does not. He buys that fake. And Lamar gets rid of the ball very quickly. So he has definitely an understanding whether he's doing this shoulder turn or not intentionally, or whether, in the sense that he wants Mark definitively here. But he definitely, whether he's doing that, and look at that, that's going to pull these defenders. So I believe it's intentional, and he's reading this guy in particular. Really quickly turns. Right there, watch the defender go down. He turns immediately, bam, knows where Marquise is. So you see, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but you see, oh my gosh, just so many wrinkles in this run game here, in the read option game. And then on this side, the play side, they're reading or conflicting a defender. It works out perfectly. 2nd and 5, you get the first down. I have to believe that this is all just window dressing. Although like I said, when you watch this convoy, wow. I mean, you can see what it does to the defense to this side. A little bit of pressure on the quarterback, but you end up getting enough for the first down. I think it was a 9-yard pickup. Yeah, that's intentional. That is intentional. You watch Lamar. He's really trying to pull and move this defender. Where you can see it full time a little bit better. Yep. This is the Marquise Brown touchdown. Defense, again, in a solid front, kind of aligned to the strong side. They did that, and hopefully we'll see that in a future video. But they really, really keyed Pat in particular. Not wanting to be doubled off the ball here. 2nd and 6, play fake. Pat's going to clear the middle of the field here by staying into block running this flat route. These routes in combination are wonderful. Wonderful. The spacing of them, but also the timing. You see JK just released just after Pat. And he doesn't just sit in the middle of the field. You're going to get sort of a levels concept with JK to this up front and Marquise to the back of the end zone or behind him. Marquise, this is what we want from him. I want is these free releases if we can get them. And then him just finding spots, you know, running through zone coverage. They're obviously they're in zone here. But interesting, you get these levels here. You get a mesh. If we watch from the other side, Willie's going to wait and run over Miles's route. And you get a mesh early, effectively a mesh late toward the back of the end zone. You get a corner route here. And you get levels to this side as well. So just beautiful. I mean, just beautiful to watch. And it works. So when it works, it's even more picturesque, as it were. Just wonderful. I mean, you have got to give the offensive coordinator credit here for these play design, the design of the plays of late, in particular, not just in the run game, but in the passing game here. This is a wonderful red zone play. It's wonderful because it works. It's wonderful because, see, here's that solid front, because they send three, and then the players execute it beautifully. If we look at the quarterback's arm angle and what that does to influence the defense, yeah, he seems like he's looking at JK here, and this guy's got to come up. Remember, we targeted JK in the red zone earlier, but look at the kind of flat angle Lamar's arm takes. Sort of side. Excuse me. Because this defender's thinking about JK as well, and that's a big part. This guy takes a false step with Willie. Yeah, just everything works out here, but I love the timing, the spacing, the way these guys work in combination here with the multiple levels or the mirrored levels to both sides, something toward the goal post here in the back of the end zone. It's just wonderful, man. Watch it one more time.